Okay, hi everyone, it's Erica Lynn from kissmybook.blogspot.com here for my In My Mailbox vlog this week. So, I actually didn't get too many books this week, and I'm kind of excited about that because I have a lot of books I want to read and my free time is pretty much zero. And again, I'm doing this on Friday because I'm working double shifts at the restaurant on Saturday and Sunday, so it doesn't leave me a lot of time to do it during the weekend. So I think I'm going to start doing this on Fridays regularly, and then any books that I get on Saturday, which, hopefully means I'm getting books on Saturday, I'll just put in the next week's vlog, so you'll still get to see them, and I can get this done with my cuckoo schedule. So here's what I got this week. First book I got was Daughter of Fortune by Isabel Alland, and I got this from Book Club Girl on Twitter. And it's not necessarily something I normally read or have been reading lately. This is something I probably would have been really into like 2 years ago. But I'm going to read it, and I'm really excited because it's a period book, and it's set during the Gold Rush in 1849, and I really love period books. So I'm actually really excited to read this one and sort of go back in my own time to when I wasn't reading as much YA, and this would have been something I would have really liked. So we have that. Next, I got 3 books from Carrie at Carrie's YA Bookshelf, and I'm so excited about these books. The first one is You Are So Undead to Me by Stacey J, and I can't wait to read this. Like I think I mentioned this last week. I've been on a little bit of a paranormal kick, lots of zombies and vampires lately, which, as shown by the last books, not something I would have read like 2 years ago, but I've been loving them lately, so I've read tons of good reviews of this, and I cannot wait to give it a shot. The second book is Moonlight by Rachel Hawthorne, and this is the first book in the Dark Guardian series, and I've heard good things about this, and I know that there's another one coming out soon in this series, and I love series books. Like, I just love being able to be with characters from multiple books because I tend to get attached. So, I'm excited. And the third book I got from Carrie is Haunted by Meg Cabot. Now, confession time. I've only read one Meg Cabot book ever, and it's the first Princess Diaries book. I know. I don't really know why that is. I like Meg Cabot. I liked that book, and I've always wanted to read more. I just haven't. So, Haunted is like the 5th book, I think, in the Mediator series. So one of my goals for this summer is to go take all the Meg Cabot books out of my local library and read them all. And so I'm going to do it this summer. Mark my words. And the last book I got in the mail this week is Vamp by Lucienne Diver. And I am so excited. I think I've said excited like 8 times in this vlog. No more, okay? I am incredibly happy to have this book, and it is signed. Sharon and I were talking about this on Twitter. See, it's signed. And I cannot wait to give this one a shot, like I said. Me and vampires lately have been having a grand old time in books, so this one's gonna have to be read very, very soon. And those are actually all the books I got in the mailbox this week. But on Monday, my sister and I took a little girl day, and we had to go shopping because I needed a dress for my college graduation, which is like 2 weeks away, and I still hadn't found a dress. So on Monday we went shopping, and I found a dress. That is a huge accomplishment when you realize that I live in t-shirts that say Northeastern Volleyball, go Huskies, and sweatpants that you can't see. Like, that's what I live in, and I go to work in jeans and t-shirts. So me and dress shopping, but I found one. So, ordeal over. I haven't found shoes yet, but I still have like 2 weeks, so it'll be fine, or I'll just wear my flip-flops. It's okay. My friends will kill me if I wear my flip-flops. But as a reward for finding a dress for graduation, I stopped at the bookstore and bought myself a little graduation present. So, the first book I got, I was limiting myself to 2 books. This had to happen because I am poor and getting ready to start thinking about what my full-time job is going to be after graduation. And if I move back to Boston like I want to, rent is expensive. So we're saving all our money and trying not to buy as many books. But my little graduation present to myself was 2 books, which turned into 3 because I have no self-control. And the first one is Evermore by Alison Noel, because I think I'm the last person on the planet who hasn't read it. And it was just there and really pretty and purple and has the Pretty Girl from the North of Beautiful cover, and I love that book too. And so I'm gonna read this soon. I mean, she's already promoting the next book, and I haven't read this one, so it had to come home with me. And my second confession for the day, along with my serious lack of Meg Cabot knowledge, I've never read a book by Laurie Hall Sanderson. I know, please don't throw rocks at me. I don't know why, but I promised to fix it. And I was going to buy Winter Girls, but like I said, poor and trying to save money means no hardcovers, or I can't buy multiple books, and I'd rather have multiple books than one book. So instead of Winter Girls, I bought Speak. And all of you in the blogosphere tell me that Speak is amazing, so I'm sure I will love it when I read it. And those were the two books I had picked out. I had also pushed a copy of Audrey Waite by Robin Benway on some poor unsuspecting girl who was looking for a book. So I got her to buy the paperback with all of you bloggers and your wonderful reviews on the back. And I actually blogged about that for my beta post that day, so you guys can go back and read that and see how I'm a pushy weirdo in a bookstore. And I was on my way to go check out, and I came across My Horizontal Life, a collection of one-night stands by Chelsea Handler. And I love Chelsea Handler. I think she's possibly one of the funniest people on the planet. I usually get home from work at the restaurant around 11, and I turn on Chelsea Lately and watch Chelsea Lately while I'm catching up on Twitter and my Google Reader and all of the other various random things that I do when I get home. And she just always has me hysterically laughing. So I couldn't help but buy her book. It was just sitting there. Actually, I think I'll link to this underneath. About a week and a half ago, she had Bruno Tonioli, one of the Dancing with the Stars judges, on her show. And her interview with him, I was in pain. I was laughing so hard. And I've watched it on YouTube a couple times since, just because I really actually think it's that funny. So I'll share it with all of you guys so that you guys can get a good laugh too. So those are all the books I got this week. Can't wait to see what all of you got. Come check out your posts on Sunday night when I get home from work. And I hope you guys all have an awesome weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye!